Hello, so today we're going to do an MOT on this Honda Hornet, hopefully from the start to the finish. Now one of the first things we need to do is make sure that we do the pre-checks for the MOT. So the pre-checks, this list is available in the guide, and they include a lot of different things, but there's reasons why you wouldn't carry on with the MOT. So we're just going to make sure that we're okay to carry on. There's questions about if the fee is going to be paid in advance or later. In this case, the shop are happy either way. We need to make sure that we know the first date of use of the bike. So in this case, because we can check the registration SK02, 02 was B from a 2002 plate, from 2002 registered, so that's fine. It's not got a private plate on it, and it's got a plate. The vehicle or any part of the equipment of the vehicle is so dirty that examination is unreasonably difficult. So this bike is not spotlessly clean, but it's clean enough that we can see what we're looking at. The vehicle is not fit to be driven due to a lack of fuel, oil or any other reason. So we can check the oil. If we check the dipstick. In this case the oil's clean and it's to the level, so that's fine. And we should also check that there's enough fuel to complete the test. We need to run the engine for a couple of reasons obviously, so we need to make sure there's enough fuel to do that. So in this case, have we got fuel? Yes, almost a full tank, it's fine. The tap will come off later again, or the cap will come off later again to check the sealing of the tank. Secure any other load or any other items. So this bike does actually have a box. In this case it's secure. If you weren't happy to test the bike with the box in place, you could ask the presenters to remove that, or you could do it yourself if you wanted to. Sometimes preferable to ask the presenter to do that if they're there. The vehicle emits substantial quantities of avoidable smoke, so we can check that fairly easily by starting the engine, checking for exhaust smoke. In this case I would say that's a reasonable amount of exhaust smoke. It's not abnormal, so that's fine. Also, a proper examination must be able to be carried out. We must be able to remove any cover or any other device to be readily accessed. So in this case, for example, the seat is secured with a key. In this case, the seat can be removed so that we can check things under the seat, such as the frame and any other pertinent items. We could refuse to test if the vehicle is in such a condition that, in the opinion of the nominated tester, a proper examination would involve a danger of injury to the person or damage to the vehicle or any other property. So in this case I would say that this bike is no more likely to injure me than any other motorcycle I've ever seen. It's not got any pointy sharp bits or any modifications or damage that would make it dangerous. The vehicle has neither registration mark or VIN which can be identified, so in this case we have identified it's got a registration number, and we've also identified it's got a VIN plate. I can see the VIN, probably you can't see on the video, but I can read the VIN, so that's fine. In addition to this, the nominated tester must decline to test any vehicle that is not of a size or class they are authorised to test. So in this case, this is a class that we can test here at the testing station. It's an appropriate test class, and it's an appropriate testing station for that test class. So having completed the pre-checks, it's now time to put the bike in the MOT bay and carry on with the test proper. See you soon.